Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. So, today the plan is to go into the Farmstead to level some more people up. We also want to get a lot of Comet Shards. Just going back very quick to show why. Well, there's a few reasons why, but one of the main reasons here is if I go back here, there's a few more districts here. Like, I'm not sure what a pyrophylactic is, but it requires 100 shards. There is a Conjurer's Workshop that I wanted for the Enigma that if I bring him I gain 25% more shards and improves the remnants and conjures them every week, but that requires 3 of them. In addition to the fact that, like, I just wanted shards for the Nomad Wagon and some of those were very, very expensive. So I need to start hoarding these like a madman. So with that being said, we're going to be going to the Farmstead to level it up, see if we can get some of the bosses to spawn in all the areas, and leveling up some of our apprentices, which it has been kind of the overarching plan. We just beat the Baron, so all of our Crimson Curses are gone for the time being, and we're going to try to make the most of that. So I'm going to go into it's a recruit level 2 dungeon, so hopefully this doesn't beat our face in too much. We're going in with a blighting team, but we do have a healer. With that being said, let's go over the party here really quick. We're going to have a blighting party because I want to test a few things out. But we're going to have Grulart here, our Scourge, who's been kind of doing well. He has infectious offerings. This transfers his blight to the party. This has a chance to transform him into Eldritch. I didn't really notice this until recently, but it's only a chance to transform him into Eldritch, which is what it is. We have Raise to blight the first 2 for 4, 20% chance to change into Eldritch, 2 for 4 blight on himself, which once again goes into the blighting the target thing. We have Exaelus, which is 250% damage versus blighted, but this has a minus 75% damage modifier on himself, but this also has a minus 75% base modifier. There's some antic schmantics in that. This also clears all corpses, chance to change to Eldritch, and if I use this, minus 75% damage received while bladed. In his Eldritch form, we have Abyssal Havoc, which can hit any roll, as long as he's in the first 2. Bypass Guard, Bypass Stealth, which is very handy for the Farmstead, plus 75% damage to bladed, and it does transfer all blight to target or other, and then immediately change back to Afflicted. It does debuff the enemy party, and the enemy for minus blight resistance. The party debuff is just less likely to happen. We have Unfathomable Torment to blight the enemy party 3 for 4. However, he will take a 3 for 4 blight, and other heroes on my party take a 1 for 4 blight. We have Deathlock to transfer all blight from allies to himself. He also guards an ally and gets minus 35% damage while blighted. And then we have Purge, which, depending upon his form, is what it does. In Affliction, it cures him, cures his blight, and ups his blight skill chance. In Eldritch, it heals him for more, gives him a 2 for 2 restoration, cures his blight, transfers all blight from his allies, and then changes him to Affliction. For his trinkets, we have the Ring of Kalimdor, so he does even more damage versus blighted, and on attack hit will blight. And then we have the Soulbinder's token, so he has less damage received. That way, if we get a really nasty blight like last time, I think I got up to 24 blight on him, which was from... I thought it was from Unfathomable Torment, but it might not have been. Oh, transfer blight from target. So it's from X-Ray. He transfers his blight, the blight from target to himself, and it's on all 3 targets he hits. So if I do that again, it's less damage he's taking from that blight, which can be really bad. Also ups the healing he receives, which he might need it. Ups his damage, ups his crit. We're going to be using Audrey, the Grave Robber. The reason she's in rank 2 is we're going to be probably opening up with Shadow Fade, upping her damage, crit, and dodge. Otherwise, we have Pick to the Face. If we want Armor Piercing, we have Thrown Dagger to do extra damage versus Mark and Bladed, also upping her accuracy. We have Poison Dart to do a 2 for 4 blight and minusing blight resistance. Now, we have her set from Arduous Edition. So, very rare, Elegant Daggers. Plus 15% damage if the target is below 75, 50, and 25 for a total of plus 45% damage, ups her crit by 10%, and ups the crits she receives by 10%. We have Poison Cruet, ups the blight amount when applied by 50%, blight duration by 25%, and blight skill chance by 15%. So that means from that without the set, Poison Dart is a 3 for 4 blight, and then duration is 25, so that's a 3 for 5 blight. But then we essentially double that while she's stealthed, So now it's a 4/6 blight. And then Poison Dart does more damage the lower the health the target is. We're going to have Celine, our new Seer. She's going to have Touch of Death, moving her back. Armor Piercing, Bypass Guard, Bypass Stealth, does more damage if the target's bleeding, blighted, or stunned. It de-stresses her, has a chance of clearing Horror, and disables this for a few turns. We have Hypnosis for an additional attack that does Bypass Guard, Stealth, and Armor Piercing. Has a chance to pull by 1, has a chance to pull by 2, so it can pull by 3. And has an even lower chance to stun. However, this can stress her out and horror her. Celestial Renewal is going to be our main heal. This is a heal for 2 to 4, but has a 50% chance to heal for 2 in addition to the 2 to 4, and has a 25% chance to heal for 3 in addition to the 2 that has a chance for, and in addition to the 2 for 4. So if I get really lucky, this can heal for 7 to 8 on a single target, in addition to stressing her and horroring her. So that is what it is, but I do have trinkets to up the healing done. So then we have Rejuvenating Surge. This is a 1 for 2 party heal. And then 30% chance to heal the party for a 1 for 2 restoration, and a 15% chance to have an additional 1 for 2 restoration. We have the Penumbral Belt for plus monster surprise chance, minus party surprise chance, plus scouting chance, minus virtue chance, plus stress taken. Stellar Band for plus move skill chance, so Hypnosis has a better chance to pull, plus healing done, minus damage received. Finally, our Silent. We're going to mainly be using her in Poisoner's tools because Poisoner's goes really well with what we're doing. Corpse Explosion on monster kill, blight the entire enemy party that survives. 4 for 3, clears enemy corpses. Catalyst, 4 for 3 blight plus 100% blight amount for an 8 for 3 blight versus anything that's blighted. She has the Ancestor's Mat for scouting. We have the Venomous Plant to up blight amount when applied and blight duration. It's only 20%, but it's 20% and ups the blight skill chance as well. And then we get a kind of interesting trinket from this, Casket of the Eternal Rest. So this is for the Death Attunement, which I was told to kind of stay away from, but we'll see what happens. Plus 25% disease and stun resistance if you have Death Attunement. Plus 25% protection, but minus 25% stress taken and minus 25% max HP. So I'm not sure if I'll ever get Death Attunement, but we get this and 10 deeds for finishing this. So let's see what happens. Grab a bunch of food, because I have a feeling we might need that to heal. Some shovels here, a bunch of antivenom, some bandages. We are going to want medicinal herbs, a few keys, all the Ladunum, because Ladunum gets us extra Comet Shards, and then a few torches as a just in case, I suppose, and we'll be off. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that this is a thing. So plus blight skill chance. Lovely. I love it when things work out like that. We bring a blight team, we get plus blight chance. Chicken. Hi, chicken. We just do Poison Dart. Now, because other things are going to survive. Tools of Trade. Noxious Fume to up blight chance and get blight that kind of goes around.
Beyond one's limits.
Noxious Rays. And we miss, and I think, oh, I don't get bladed at least. We will. It's only 2. Let's Hypnosis and see if we can stun. At least the setup turn is done.
The birthplace of dread.
Chicken needs to go away. Okay. Now who I was hoping would go. Tools of the Trade again. I guess she does have high speed. Neutralizing the horse. Got a blight on like everything. Poison darting the hen. Blighted for 4 for 6. That's about what I thought would happen. Paw the ground. We're still in Affliction. We can do 200% damage to all of them. Which up to 8 on the hen before it goes away. And then we miss. Lovely. Moving back by 2. Hit the hen. blighting them. And they go down to blight.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Tools of the trade. I think we can corpse explosion the horse. And we hit for 3 instead of 4. But we did blight them, so they go down. Let's do Abyssal Havoc. Damage versus blighted and transfer blight to other. They go down.
Obliterated.
Rejuvenating Surge. Heal everyone up.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
And Throne Dagger just to take it out and de-stress. Alright. Taking what we can.
Onslaught. Destroy them all.
Let's get rid of slow metabolism so the Seer can heal better. Vault Order. No, I thought the Grave Robber... I never liked using the Grave Robber, so this is on me. I thought the Grave Robber stayed stealth for longer.
Only treasure could staunch the flow.
This is one long dungeon.
Corruption.
At least there's no room battles. Or like hallway battles unless that happens, which is so rare. Oh, Coven. Oh. Well, let's do Touch of Death, de-stressing by a tad. And we'll heal up. Get that resto going. It's per person, the resto, huh? By Poison Dart now, it's only like a 3 for 5. I suppose that's not bad. Let's hit the Coven and back with 15 damage and miss totally. Lovely. Noxious Rays. And then we can Catalyst on this one, doing 8 blight to him. And he goes down. 9 blight.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Corpse Explosion won't do exactly what we need, so Tools of the Trade. Gonna neutralize on the Rogue in 2. Not 3. 3 is Invigilator. Offering. Take out 1.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Throne Dagger. He goes down to Blight.
A death by inches.
Just healing up. And got a massive heal there.
The abyss returns even the boldest.
Poison Dart. Bleeding him. Or blighting, rather. Moving back, de-stressing. Bop. Tools of the Trade. If I Catalyst him, he gets blighted, he goes down. Alright. Take what we can. Healed up because transform. Going up. What's in the bag?
A fortune
Holy water.
waiting to be spent.
You know, I'm not sure we're gonna get that to use that coin. I should probably use it. Map inside. Great. Secret door. Great. So it's explore 60% of room. So I'm gonna go up, write all that, come back, and then get some of this stuff. How's the Seer with traps? 50, really. 90% on Grave Robber, who's pretty stressed out. Let's do that. Yes, I know about the secret door. Thank you, shards. If I camped, random heirloom, plus stress, prevent nighttime ambush. Plus damage, damage reflection, produce a potion. Minus stress on self. Thought I had to prevent nighttime ambush other than this, which is plus 20 stress. And then it's kind of iffy about the minus stress on everyone else. Yikes. However, I'm going to do that. Feast for the health and the stress.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companion.
Gallows humor, hoping this pays off. Ooh, that was a gamble. We are going to prevent nighttime ambush. It also does give us scouting chance. And then I'm going to accuracy for the 3 damage. And then we're going to footwork. Knowing that I could have gotten the 4 heirlooms, but oh well. Or 3, I suppose. I was hoping that would put us in a better place stress-wise with her, but not really. Huh. Okay, curio, which I think is food.
Wealth
Or a voracite, so we just eat more food and get 10,000 gold.
Foolhardy alike.
That works. Okay, battle room. 2 feeble vines that have almost no health. If I pick to the face, they don't go down. So I'm just gonna blight 1 in row 4. I think it goes down to blight. Yep. It might be a little corpse explosion in row 2.
Another one
Spreading blight around. If I exorate, I do damage to... that's not going to be worth it. That's infectious offering after I use one of my bandages here. Just lowering blight resistance. Or, you know, missing. Another one down.
with impunity.
We're going to Touch of Death, hitting the Rugged Thornvine. De-stressing a tad. It goes down to blight. Blighting the Mater. 27 dodge, wow. And it's not even buffed for that. I'm just going to Corpse Explosion the Thornvine here to try to blight him. Nope. Well, thwack him. Blighted for 2. He goes down on his next action. Or, no, I can't use Touch of Death. Anti-Venom. Part of me says to heal. Part of me says I need to put Tranquility on her. I'm going to Rejuvenate Surge for now, just to get the resto off.
But never hidden.
Pick to the face, just because it's fun. We'll take the gold. I need to make a switch that I thought I might need to do. And we're going to get Tranquility, knowing that this is hardly a de-stress, but it's something to do. And we can't actually get that stress off with a Ludunum. So, plus damage, plus stress dealt, plus armor piercing. We want row 2 down first. So blighting him. Oh, unfortunate. Noxious Rays blighting him. There we go. Might need to heal Audrey. I think I need to heal Audrey.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Well, see if I get afflicted. Paranoid.
The walls close in. The
It was worth it.
whisper of conspiracy.
Corpse explosion? Corpse explosion.
Urges as the enemy.
Hey, we got the blight. If I throw in dagger... We almost have that one down. Touch of Death to de-stress. Now he goes down to blight. They really don't like Audrey.
As life,
Holy hell.
terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Transfer blight to target. That was not the time to miss, sir. Really? Catalyst, take out Mater and 3. I am so disappointed.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Killing Audrey. Transfer your blight. There we go. Was that so hard? Pick to the face.
Success so clearly in view.
Taking what we can.
Merely a trick of the light.
Use the coin on the silent. Take the food. Take the blood. Use the coin.
Packs laden with loot.
You know, I just gave that up not too long ago.
Supplies.
Take the food. Heal up with said food. I don't need any of that. Minus stress taken. Nah. I'll take this, just because it might sell for a bunch, but I realistically don't need that thing. That's gonna be more food. Room battle. I'm probably gonna dip out pretty quickly here. At least we can take him out pretty quickly. Blighting the one in a rank 2, because that's a 3 blight. It goes down like no matter what. It's just how many actions it gets. I'm going to Touch of Death it. It goes down tick 1, and we de-stressed. We're not going to do much damage if I just do this. However, if I hit rank 3, I can blight it and therefore use Catalyst on it. Unless I wanted to really gamble on Corpse Explosion. Now let's just Catalyst. And then both the vines are down.
Such a terrible
The stress.
left unanswered.
At least that one I can get rid of. That whore. Disables buffing skills. That is not the time for this. I guess Unfathomable Torment to blight them. 'Cause otherwise I'm not doing too much damage. Right, that's an AoE blight. Throw in dagger to get the crofter. The crofter goes down. Picks the face in for armor piercing. And you miss the petrified guy. Not sure how that one works, but sure. Tools of the trade. Neutralize for plus crits received. And he goes for the one with the most stress. I mean, that does make sense, but... Tools of the trade. Catalyst to take him down on his turn. Touch of Death to de-stress. With how much stress she does to herself, I feel like that should de-stress a little more personally, but, alright.
Horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, I can get through this without using shovel, so... More Comet Shards. Grab the food. Use said food. Go down to secret door. Hunger check? No. Masochistic. Lovely.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
Well, theoretically, we have like 30-40% of this done. I don't need to do too much more. And this just adds an extra room. E. Thankfully, those stack. I don't think I can do another one. Holy water, trapsihedron. Alright, heading to the left to the battle. Then we'll head down to the two Kyrios. This one isn't bad at all. Except for, you know, the stress that that's gonna do to me. And her. Blighting the vine. Touch of death on the vine. Then I can corpse explosion it. Because it goes kaboom. And then that blights the other two. 5 and 5. By infectious offering right here. Realistically, that's not too much. But it's something for now. And then we miss the eggs that have almost no dodge. And then these two go on their next action. Straw. So I do have hypnosis to pull it. Or, you know, that happens. Throw in dagger just to do damage. De-stressing. Tools of the trade. Would glass knife take it out? Probably not. And also 10% lower accuracy. I'm gonna just neutralize. And we hit the wrong one. Did I have a random attack chance on me? Yes, I do. That would be why. We'll hit the eggs. It's probably gonna turn into a chicken. Yep. At least it doesn't have an action. Bop. Pick to the face. I think it blights out. No, not quite yet. But touch of death to de-stress. And then it goes down, and we're slightly better. Take what we can.
This expedition at least promises success.
I'm gonna get rid of the stun for the crusts, knowing that, holy crap, we can take 16 of them in a stack. I'm gonna go up really quick for this Curio, which gets rid of a quirk. So I don't really care about any of them, but extra stress versus humans might be bad. And Grulart. We might not be able to do too much more here. Shogorath, why?
Of the intelligence, or so it has been said.
Okay, I might need to do this differently. I'm gonna go up instead, replanning my route, because this is just Curio. Grabbing this, getting the Comet Shards. We're going to the left to the two Curios. extra damage on the silent versus husks. So that's 15% damage for the next battle. Ladunum, hopefully. Shards. And Honey Cell, this is new. Bleed skill chance and bleed resistance if bandage is in inventory and deeds. I'm not complaining. Okay, moving up, we go right to the curio. I'm gonna come back for the pack. Ladunum. More shards, 45. That puts me at above 100. I need 300 for the district I want. And another 200 for the silence trinket. So 500 just for those, let alone everything else I want. 100 for another district, so 600. I mean, this one's at least no stress, right? Bunch of damage. Feeble Thornvine. If I don't take it out, I corpse explosion it.
Cleansed from our lands.
I'm just gonna catalyst the one in the back, because then I hit it for 4, and it goes down to its own actions.
The blood quickens.
Ew. Audrey. So it's -1 stress or chance for at -3 stress. I'm gonna Tranquility herself. Oh, it's a de-stress on everyone. That's a little bit nicer.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Anti-venom. Shadow fade so you don't get hit. At least she healed herself. I suppose. It could be worse. And then she gets stunned so she can't de-stress everyone else. Blight's gonna death door her. Irrational, so that...
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into...
At least Silent being in rank 1 isn't horrible. You know what? Transfer Blight from allies. Guard ally. Backflip to get him back in rank 1. Tools of the trade, plus crits received on the rugged one that's stunning us. Plus crits received on the other one. Transferring the Blight to the one with 7 health left. If it didn't go down, it would have been bladed out, but then we don't have Blight on our Scourge. We're double stunned, really. Poison Dart, it goes down.
Devastating blow.
Taking what we can. Gonna take a stack of food here. And we're gonna just get rid of Courtyard Phobe with this. Heading to the room with the curio here. Oh, I shouldn't have done that quite yet. Well, quest complete. That works. So we've done them here.
A handsome
Take everything.
for a task well performed.
I think this needs to be quest complete, even though I'd love to do all this other stuff, because the Seer is taking way too much stress, even though it's... She can de-stress herself, just not at a rate that her other skills are stressing her out. Which, she's fun, but like, no matter what skill I choose, right now she's just stressing herself out too much. So we did get the 10 deeds. We did get the Casket of Eternal Remains. We did get like 60 Comet Shards, I think. Which, good start. I'm gonna get a lot more anyway. With the Vorosite, that's 34, almost 34,000 gold. 20 crests, 12 deeds, 4 busts. Everyone needs to go in treatment. We need to get rid of Grulart's Debilitated. Unholy Hater on Audrey. Cytomania we need to get rid of on Celine. Otherwise, Farmstead Scrounger. Disgaea, so minus 66% healing when eating. We'll get rid of that as well. And Warrior of Light on the Silent. Otherwise, not too bad.
Days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Idle Seekers gain 1 Resolve level. Transept is locked. All Idle Heroes gain 200% healing received. So, I mean, kind of nice. However, that being said, Debilitated's going away. I'd like to get rid of just that, but Cytomania needs to go away. Audrey. That is not the time to lock or be in here while the transept is locked. I suppose, Jake, we're going drinking. Because I'm not having him level up right now. And I suppose Whitlock I need to de-stress as well. Stagecoach, anything? I think I need a Falconeer. Do I need a Falconeer? Might have one at level 2. No, I have one at level 1. Otherwise, I believe I have all of these. I'll double check that later. And no matter again anything fun, Gilnean Standard for the Cursed. Friendly skill, buff others. Melee hit, buff others for 5 range accuracy on ranged hit. Buff others for melee accuracy. It's actually not a bad trinket. I'll take that. The Time Rye Miller is available at the Farmstead, so that's available for when we want to go grab it. There's an Earth Attunement Ring. Holy hell, there's finally an Earth Attunement Ring. Plus 25% damage reflection, stun skill chance, stun resistant. Plus 25% move skill chance, minus 5 speed on being hit stun. And it says stun skill chance, so I don't think that ups your on being hit stun with how it's written. But I could be wrong. We're going to be getting the Earthen Signet next. So next time going back into the Farmstead to get that. Hands down. I don't think anything can top that I can go get. I mean, Rare Beast Chains for the Abomination. That's the other part of that set I don't have, but it's also available here in the runes if I wanted to go there. There's 2 places to go get the ring. I've been waiting for something that has Earth Attunement because I have 2 heroes with Earth Attunement. So that's a high priority for me because that's like the one of 2 attunements I have that I can leverage to my advantage, and that'll be great. So that'll be the plan for next time, is going to get that. I'm not sure if in the runes or the Farmstead though. Probably the Farmstead so I can get more shards, level that up, and we can go from there. So that'll be the plan for next time. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz, and otherwise, as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please, have a good one.